Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I'm doing a cherry on top process video. This is the page that I'm going to be creating right here. I'm also playing along with the pet challenge over on the message board. The challenge this time is to make a grid. And there's my picture. It is of my sweet lady, and she just fell asleep on me, so I decided that I had to take a picture. And I'm using the Chamel Live the Dream collection, and I'm going to be using this paper, which is the one with the rainbows, and then this paper with all of the flowers. And I'm only going to be using those two. Those two were the only ones left in the shop, so I'm going to go ahead and use those so that they're still available if you want to grab them. I'm going to use both sides of the floral paper and then only one little bit of this rainbow paper. I'm going to use those rainbows as a scallop. So there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and tear this paper, and just right off the bat I tore it wrong because I didn't want the white part to show. I wanted the white part to be towards the back. And I did fussy cut that rainbow paper so that it looks kind of like a scallop. Here's where I decide I tore this wrong, so I'm going to go ahead and tear it the correct way. If you didn't know there was a correct way to tear something, you know, us crafty people can find a correct way or not correct way. So for me, the correct way was the white torn strip towards the back. And the reason why is because I am going to, you can see it here, I'm going to bend it up, and then I want a little bit of that white to show on the opposite side when I kind of bend this paper back or roll it back. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down, leaving the edge a little not sticky so that I can slide in this rainbow scallop here. And I'm just going to put that down with some tape as well. And then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and, this one was a little bit longer than the paper, which I was surprised, but whatever. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this, which is bending up the scallopy parts or the rainbow parts. And now I'm going to cut the back of that floral paper, which is this orange and blue dot. I'm going to actually cut it to 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I actually messed up when I first cut this, so I have a lot of waste, but hopefully I will be able to use it in another layout. And so I'm going to cut 4 of those for my grid. So I'm just cutting those. And here's where I'm going to go ahead and set up my grid. I do play with it a bit. Like, how do I want this grid to be? I could have added another 2 more squares, but I decided against that. I'm going to use that happy heart as my title from the foam stickers. The foam stickers are still available, as I believe that the ephemera is still available as well. I am going to use the little scallop border on the foam stickers as well. I went off camera and I distressed all of my little cards, and then I went ahead and put them on some foam tape. And now I'm going to just go ahead and add the title and start embellishing. So right after I add this happy heart, I am going to go ahead and look through the ephemera to see what I want to put on these other 2 squares. And I do add some embellishments to the picture as well. So I wanted a camera for sure, and then I wanted a rainbow. And now I'm just going through all these little things to see what else that I can put on here. So I do add that flower and that star. And then I come across a little musical note. I'm going to add that to that little cloud at the top with my sleeping kitty. That flower is too big for that area, so it's gone. And then here's that musical note. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away back into its little container here. Trying to keep my space as clean as possible. Less work for me later anyway. Just looking at the other ephemera because I only took out one side of the ephemera. And nope, I'm just going to leave it like this. I do grab this treasure box full of buttons, and I think this is like sapphire or something is the color. And yeah, so I'm going to add a button to each of these little card areas. And then I come in, these were in the summer cherry box. If you grabbed the summer cherry box, you got these like holographic sequins. They're 8mm and they are just awesome. So I'm gonna add 3 to each of the cards here. I do go off camera and I glue those buttons and the sequins down. Now I'm going to add some of this, I think it's called Island Parrot shimmer spray. It is a green shimmer spray from Delusions. And I'm just going to go ahead and splatter all over my cards here and around my embellishment clusters. And then that's going to be it for my layout. So I will have everything down below in the description in case you are interested in any of these products. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching today. Until next time.